We need to talk. It's been a long time. 6 years. Like, we got together in March of 2020. I can't believe it's going to be 6 years in exactly 1 month, March 14th, 2020. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just bought my car, which I still have, and I still love that car. And the very next day, the entire world fell apart. Suddenly, my son was done with in person school, and fifth grade finished at the kitchen table. And then I lost my job, a job I loved and was like really good at. Everything felt unstable, uncertain, scary. And then there you were, you just showed up, and it's when I needed you most. You helped me survive. You did. You helped me pay for groceries. You helped me fly to my mother's because she had started, that's when her health started declining. And, you help make me go, you helped me like through getting through a tough time. And I'm truly, truly grateful for that. You helped me with things I could never have planned for. And again, I'm grateful. I am. No, really, I am. But here's the thing, what started out as help slowly turned into dependence. What felt like relief started to feel like pressure. And, somewhere along the way, I lost myself. I stopped feeling safe and started feeling trapped. You didn't just sit quietly in the background, you followed me everywhere. You showed up in my thoughts, my stress, my sleep. You know, you started making me feel ashamed. You started making me feel behind. And, you know, you made me feel like no matter how hard I worked, I would never be enough. I need you to hear this clearly. I don't hate you. I don't. But I don't want to build my life with you anymore. It's done. You were there for a season, a very hard season. But that season has changed. I'm learning how to stand on my own again. I'm learning how to make decisions without panic. I'm learning how to feel safe without borrowing from my future. And every time I take a step forward, you try to pull me back to old patterns. Patterns I'm done like repeating. So this isn't some big dramatic breakup where everyone is going to look at us. It's a conscious one. I'm not storming out. I'm not pretending like you never mattered, because you did. You were important. I'm just choosing something different now. And, you know, I'm choosing clarity over chaos. I'm choosing stability over stress. I'm choosing progress, even when it's slow. It doesn't mean I'll never think about you again. It doesn't mean this will be easy every day. But it does mean I'm done letting you run my life. Look, thank you for getting me through the worst part of my life. But you don't get to stay for the rebuilding. This is where we part ways, okay? Again, thank you. You did help. So that's how I broke up with debt. Look, breaking up with debt doesn't mean pretending it never helped you, because it did. It doesn't mean shame, regret, or rewriting the past. It means recognizing that what once helped, what once helped you survive doesn't have to stay forever. So for me, breaking up with debt means making decisions from clarity instead of panic, choosing steady progress over quick wins, and relearning how to support myself without borrowing from my future. And it's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. And if you're not, you know, ready to break up with debt completely yet, look, that's okay. Sometimes the first step is just being honest about the relationship you're in. Look, you don't have to rush into it. You don't have to do it dramatically. You just have to start choosing yourself one small decision at a time.